Hey everybody, this is your boy OTS Kris from the OTS Squad coming at you live with a tank guide from the Ghost War beta. Now the tank is more of a versatile type of character, being able to take that 115 extra health over every other operator. He carries a light machine gun, the Stoner LMG-A1. It has a decent damage with a decent accuracy. Now the handling is kind of shoddy. You do have the choice between a P90 or that, but the P90 is more for that close quarters combat type of engagement, so I usually like to go with the Stoner LMG-A1. Now you do have 3 different perks on this class. You do have the athletic sprinter, the trainee, and the safety first. Now the sprinter does include your speed up to about 15%. The trainee boosts your XP progress through certain objectives that you complete, and the safety first basically marks everything within a 20-meter radius from enemy gadgets and everything like that. Now I'm sure this is only the beta, so they're not going to give you every single perk that you can be able to use, but when the game actually comes out, they're going to have a lot more perks, and I'm pretty sure your class customization is going to be a lot better as well. So I usually like to go with the athletic sprinter because this class is very slow due to the heavy ordnance that he is carrying. Now his standard backup is the 5.7 USG, which is a very high velocity pistol. You also have the frag grenades and flash grenades. I'm pretty sure when the game comes out, you're gonna have maybe a bunch more different options to actually choose, but for now, this is what you're gonna get. Now, you also do have the ability to actually customize your character. This is how I made my character look. A little bit more of that forested look because you do have a lot of maps with a lot of foliage around. So you're going to be able to blend in a lot better with the maps and not stand out with that heavy black that you had. You also do have the weapons customization. Now, in the beta, they're not going to give you everything, but I'm pretty sure when the game comes out, you'll be able to switch out your stock, your scope, your triggers, your underbarrels, and be able to do the same thing even that you do in the regular game. You can even choose your camos. You can even do the same thing through your pistol. You'll be able to change out the stock, even the colors. You'll be able to do the trigger, how much ammo you have in there. So this is going to be very versatile and definitely be just like the normal game. Now, I usually like to play the tank a little bit more stealthy than other people, but the tank is usually made for pushing up and taking that damage from your teammates. Here I am with some of the other OTS members on the map Deforestation, I believe, and this is a little bit later on in the match where we're sitting here going up the hill and we're trying to make a flank around them. You'll see a lot of the times that my teammates either go down or that they will either get marked, and I will go ahead and take that pressure off of them by taking that mark. Now the tank is very versatile due to the fact that he can divert intel. So whenever your teammates are marked, you will definitely take that intel from them and basically mark yourself. So even if I wasn't marked and I was on the other side of the map and my teammates were all showing on the map, he can actually take that mark away from him. So right here you'll see that they marked everybody on my team, and I went ahead and took those marks away by marking myself. So even though that recon tower marked me, I also took it away from my teammates so they can move freely about the map, because this game is all about intel, and if the enemies know their position, they'll be able to take them out very easily. So by me marking myself, they're going to focus on me and try to come after me more. With me taking that extra damage, they'll be able to come up behind them and take them out. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a different type of playstyle that normal tanks don't do. I like to be more of a passive tank to be able to stay alive longer, being able to divert that intel away from the enemies to make them come after me more. This is going to be completely different than most tanks who just push up and try to do that suppression fire, especially since they have the LMG. Now, being like more of a passive tank is kind of an odd choice, but due to the fact that they have a perk on here called Adrenaline Rush when you're the last person alive, it kind of makes the tank a little bit OP. So now not only does the tank have that 115 extra damage input due to that extra health that he has, but he also gets infinite sprint, health regen, and also be able to take more damage. So right here I get Adrenaline Rush. It's a 1v4, and I am now overpowered. So when they start shooting me, instead of taking down my health, they're going to be taking down that adrenaline rush, which is the first thing that they have to worry about. They now have a fix on me due to the scout drone, and they're going to try to push me up. So not only do I have heavy ordnance, but I also have the ability to take more damage. And that's how I take out not only one, I take out 2 and 3 people and get the revive so my teammates can actually be able to win this match. So right here, I'm trying to run and survive as much as possible. Want to get to your teammates. Now those purple arrows usually means that they were taken out by marksman. Marksman has this ability to make them take longer to be able to revive your teammates. It's kind of like a bleeding effect, technically. So now that they know my area of ordnance, I take him out too, and I keep moving. And that's what you want to do as a tank. And since I took out all 3 guys, I knew the last guy was by the recon tower due to them trying to get my position. So I went ahead and ran over here and tried to get one of my teammates up just to make them be able to move around the map a little bit more freely, give me a little bit more free time to actually do what I need to do and try to get away from that position that they think I was. And that's how you want to play the tank a little bit. That's just in my opinion. I like to be able to take away those marks away from my teammates, and with me having heavy ordnance and being able to take more damage, it takes a lot more for certain players to actually try to get you than the other players will try. Here we are on the map Deforestation, same map still, and this is another example how the tank is OP with the ability called Adrenaline Rush. Not only do I have that 115 extra damage, but I also have a heavy ordnance gun, the LMG, which is a 100-round clip, not only being able to be shot down range, but a higher accuracy and be able to suppress some of those enemies. He'll also have that infinite sprint, be able to take more damage, and he also has the ability to revive teammates faster than normal other people. So with the ability to have your teammates watch your back in this game is kind of crucial, because he will call out people that I would need to hear or need to see and be able to get. So right here they went ahead and called out my ordnance, so there's somebody that's going to be coming my way. He tells me to turn around, and I went ahead and turned around and got this guy who was trying to sneak up on me. And I use the ability of Adrenaline Rush to be able to heal my teammate faster than I normally would. The tank usually heals teammates very slow, but right here I usually did it very fast. And this way, now he has to focus on 2 different people, and we can rush him and get the kill.
Nigga, you thought, nigga, you thought.
My man.
Nigga, you thought.